Hey, so I wanted to talk today about abortion. Um, this is still a hot button topic in the year of our Lord 2026, so I'll probably be pissing off both the left and the right with this video, but let's get into it. So, first off, I support abortion in the cases of rape, incest, and when the woman's life is in danger. Uh, if a woman is not healthy enough to carry a baby to term, then she should not be forced to carry a baby to term. Um, that just seems basic. That just seems very basic and logical to me. So, so I'm not completely against abortion, and in the case of there's a hypothetical that's given that if we are able to detect if a child is born with a severe defect, would you support abortion in that case? I would actually. So I'm a little bit more loose with abortion than a lot of right wingers are in that regard. Um, now, one of the main argument in favor of abortion is that a fetus is not a life form. It is not alive. It is just a clump of cells. Well, this is not the case. This is not the case at all. Um, a fetus is part of the life cycle of the human being. In every other species, this is the case. In every other species, the fetal form is part of their life cycle. So why would it not be the case for humans as well? The only explanation for that is that people are biased and do not want to concede that a fetus is a life form that is being terminated when an abortion is given. Now, another argument, the other argument is that it's just a clump of cells. Well, that clump of cells has a heartbeat, it has brain waves, and I was sent something this morning about how a fetus learns. A fetus actually learns while in the womb. So essentially, what happens is a stream of neuroelectric data is sent to the fetus, and this stimulates neural pathway production in the brain of the fetus. And essentially, what this is it's a hallucinatory state because this neural data is not of anything that exists in the direct sense perception of the fetus. It is external entirely to the fetus, and they're comparing this to how AI learns. AI is not learning through direct sense experience, but through essentially hallucinatory states, through pictures and pixels and language. It's learning secondhand in a way. So a fetus does, in fact, have its own brain waves that are distinct from the mother. It does have a heartbeat that is distinct from the mother. It is alive for all intents and purposes. Now, some people say that, well, it can't survive on its own. That is correct. But a newborn baby can't survive on its own either. So it's the same thing. You need to realize that life happens in stages. It doesn't just spring forth. You aren't alive as soon as you are able to feed yourself. You aren't unalive before you are able to feed yourself. There's a whole process of life. Now, some people may say that the eugenics question is a problem. I for one don't believe it is. People engage in positive eugenics all the time, and negative eugenics all the time. Technically speaking, mate choice, regardless of how you go about it, is eugenics. Positive eugenics is when you choose the best possible mate for yourself. It could be said that negative eugenics is actually when you are sleeping with strangers without protection. A form of negative eugenics is actually birth control. Most people do not have a problem with preemptive birth control. No one's talking about banning condoms. No one's talking about banning. Well, they are talking about banning hormonal birth control, but that's not as common, and there is good reason for that. That has nothing to do with eugenics or anything having to do with the human reproductive cycle. It has to do with the human psyche, actually. But yeah, so abortion should be allowed, but 99% of abortions are not being done out of necessity. They're being done out of choice. What's happening is that women are sleeping with men, and they aren't regulating who they're sleeping with. They aren't regulating how the sex occurs. And so they end up pregnant, and they either end up, with this guy that they don't want to be with, or they end up alone, and they choose to terminate the pregnancy. So it's not out of medical necessity, that medical or ethical necessity, that they are doing this. It is out of personal choice that they are doing this. And so one of the things that we should be doing is altering our society so that the need for this choice dissipates. And the best way to do that is to bring back a traditional dating structure, to traditional family, monogamy, one partner, one spouse, and loyalty. Really, that's about all. Thank you for watching. Peace.